Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special Super Dandori Bros video. This is not a podcast. This is exclusively on our YouTube channel because you kind of have to see it to understand. And as you can probably see, we're about to watch the surprise direct from Nintendo that just came out. We haven't seen it yet. It's been out for probably about an hour or so. And we're just going to sit down. We're going to react to it because this is something we've wanted to do for a long time. Just even outside of the channel, we've just wanted to be able to sit down and react to directs together. So we hope that you enjoy this. Ryan, any thoughts before we go in?
Only that the video is an hour long, so that we're gonna have to figure out where exactly the thing starts.
Oh, I can figure that out. Don't worry.
Okay.
But
no. Aside from that particular technical challenge, honestly, like I'm really interested to see like what they're going to show us that could fill up 30 minutes, while also like because presumably it's going to be what's coming out for Switch 1 within the next 6 months to a year. So what they could possibly have to show us that doesn't then reduce the potential number of releases for Switch 2. This is kind of interesting. I have to admit I was very, very skeptical that this was like going to happen at all. Some people were talking about it, and I was proven wrong, which in this case is not a bad thing.
Yeah, what a great way to be proven wrong. And this is just so unprecedented to have 2 directs in a week. So we're eating well as Nintendo fans. So I'm excited. I literally I don't know what to expect because it was such an unexpected thing. So I really think this is cool. As much as I'm excited for the Switch 2, it is cool that the Switch 1 is still getting some support. There's loads of people that still have it, and I'll still be playing mine for a while, and my kids will still be playing it for a while. So I'm glad that there's still some games, but I want to see what Nintendo has in store for us. So without further ado, let's get started. It's not going to do the little preview thing for me. That's nice. Normally you get... It's probably like got to be somewhere here. I know. Thank you everyone for watching me figure out where the video. Oh, there we go. Okay, well that. Okay, come on. Should have had this preloaded. Okay, ready. Oh, we're gonna have technical difficulties. Are we gonna do this? Here we go. Now it's working. There we go.
Right.
I want the actual animation. Okay, no, we're just going to get that. Okay. All right, well, here we are. You can tell we've never done this before.
Yeah. No, you can just edit out the audio and make the video seamless.
All right. What do we got? Okay, so...
Huh. I honestly don't recognize the
really?
property.
This is
I don't. Oh, it's Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so this is just the HD 2D one that they've been... But is this I know there's 2 of them, right?
Could you imagine if they just showed games that they've already previously announced? And it's like the exact same trailers?
I know, right? That'd be hilarious.
It's like not even an April Fool's Direct. Honestly, I do really like the HD 2D style. Like visually, I think it's really cool. I'd love to see. Honestly, what I'd really like to see is Fire Emblem 7 get a similar remake, like similar treatment. You and I have talked, privately about it, but sprite artwork, honestly, is like super underrated. I'd love to see it make a comeback in some form, and I feel like this is sort of, an example of how good it can look.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I remember when Octopath Traveler was first announced, I was like, thought it looked really, really good, and it's cool to see them continue with that style and kind of perfect it. I mean, the fact they call an HD 2D remake now is kind of cool. It's like its whole thing.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Hello.
I'll be your guide.
Yo, what's up?
Nintendo Direct.
Thank you for giving us more content.
Today,
yes, exactly.
We'll be information on
I mean,
upcoming
honestly,
Nintendo
they've
Switch
kind of
games.
starved us since June of last year, so...
We'll also have
It's
a
funny how...
Nintendo Direct for Nintendo
Yes,
Switch
we
2
know. We're very aware. We were planning this for that
So
direct.
please tune in for that
So
video.
thankfully we can... we're testing all our
What
stuff
you
on
just
this.
saw was Dragon Quest 1 and
Though for those listening, we're going to try and watch that one actually live. This one we just, due to, circumstances beyond our control, we couldn't do it exactly right when it was happening.
Yeah.
But the next one, we're pretty darn sure we can do live. So we're gonna actually, it'll just be streaming. We'll have no chance to pause or adjust anything.
Yep.
All right, what do we got?
Escape from dire straits.
Wait, is this a Moon remake? From
That'd be amazing.
DS?
This almost looks like VR, like head movement. in a way.
No, this isn't Moon. This is something different. I can't wait to see comments from people being like, how do you not know what this is?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
The latest entry in the the
Oh, beats me.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is, if this is some franchise.
I don't know either.
A special agent with a sophisticated AI.
I think it's really interesting how heterochromia, for whatever reason, is like one of those things that has become really, really popular.
Yeah.
I guess it is exceedingly rare. But for whatever reason, people really like it,
Yeah.
which is fine. I just think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit something for everyone. I mean, yeah, I kind of knew that there was going to be a lot of these games that, you know, we wouldn't know anything about coming out today, but you know there's going to be a few things that are just going to blow our mind.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still calling it. It's Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's the final game.
That's basically a guarantee, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's interesting that they didn't open with a Nintendo, because usually they like open, have a mid game, and then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that they're pretty close with Dragon Quest, so I guess that was kind of like their opener. That might tell you what this direct's going to be like, though, where it might have less Nintendo games and more third party. Do you recognize this game?
I do not. Do you?
No, me neither.
I mean, I am glad to see Atlas publishing things because they do Trauma Center, and who knows, maybe one day we get a new Trauma Center.
That'd be
Which,
great.
now that I think about it, would be incredible with the mouse controls, actually.
Yeah, they do. They should bring that back for the Switch too.
I would
Just
love that.
hyper realism.
To protect the capital, Rido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
You know, it's funny looking at the graphics for all these games too, realizing like this is the end. This is like when we were looking at 3DS games right when the Switch was coming out, kind of thing.
Yep,
We
absolutely.
were like, it's hard to look at these games now that we've seen what the Switch is going to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
And that these don't look bad per se, but it's just funny looking at these visuals, knowing that this is kind of the end of an era where we're not going to see as many games looking like this.
Well, it's sort of like when Xbox 360, like some of the screenshots for it were first shown, and we're like, oh my gosh, it looks photorealistic. You know, but then as you know, once there's something that happens where it's like your brain like gets used to or is impressed by like a you know, a more photorealistic style with the next generation. Then going back, like it's pretty obvious what the shortcomings were.
Oh, 100%. It was the brown generation. Everything was the brown filter.
Oh, I actually watched the secret level episode of this. I'm actually very interested in this game.
This game?
Yeah, this looks great.
Right, it's like a weird sci-fi dystopian Pac-Man.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
Wait,
Yeah, it looks like a Metroidvania.
wait,
I'm
is it
assuming that's
actually
what it
like
is.
based on Pac-Man?
Yeah,
It is.
yes,
What
it
the
is.
heck?
Yeah, it's like essentially a Pac-Man. I mean, I wouldn't call it a Pac-Man reboot. Like in some ways, like a spin-off. But that looks like Hollow Knight-esque combat in a way.
It does.
So
Wait.
it looks like heavily inspired. Oh.
Is it? I know they had those secret level videos on Amazon, and I know
Yeah,
they.
it's based on that. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, that's what I watched that, and it was you know, it was fine.
That's wild. They're actually like make a game out of the Pac-Man inspired video.
Well, yeah, what that sort of tells me is that they had this in development, and then Secret Level came around. And they're like, oh, we can make an episode based on Shadow Labyrinth, and just say it's called Pac-Man.
Wouldn't it be funny?
That's sort of the way I read it.
Wouldn't it be funny if that was like Like just the new what everyone thinks of Pac-Man in the future.
Remasters of
Oh.
That'd be
Patapon
pretty
and
hilarious.
Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat.
I
and give
remember
different
these
commands
games.
to the Patapon
I
army.
like it
For
looks
example,
vaguely familiar, but
But weren't these on
Patapon
PlayStation, like
advances
PSP or
them
something?
forward,
dude, I don't know.
while Patapon has them attack.
Huh? I swear I've seen these games before.
And if you string
Huh,
together
that's kind of
combos with
interesting.
good
You know,
timing,
it's funny. I was
Patapons
predicting a rhythm
enter
game
fever mode and
by
get a
saying
big
Dance
boost
Dance
in power.
Revolution, Mario Mix 2.
Mhm.
And this looks like a rhythm game to me.
From the
Well, I mean, you got
horse-riding
that part
Giga
right.
Pond
Let's
to
just see if we get the
Shield
Mario part.
Sabotage Pond.
Yeah, now all we need is Guitario Hero.
Take on hordes of
Right.
fierce foes.
That actually would have been kind of
Oh.
sick if they made like a Rock Band / Guitar Hero Mario
So you can
themed one.
advance to the beat
That
of
would be
your
really
own drum.
funny.
Leave the
It's funny,
Patapons
rhythm games
on
haven't
track.
really died. They've
When
just kind of
Patapon
changed, like, because
1
you don't
plus
have
2
Guitar
replay
Hero games anymore with
launches on
licensed
Nintendo
music, but it's
Switch.
just there's
You'll
still
never
just
let
tons of rhythm-based games still out there. People want it. It's just, oh,
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept
What is this?
valley. This is where
A cozy
your new
game.
life begins.
I first thought it was the Hobbit game.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought
it's
too.
Story of Seasons. Okay, so it's basically
First cropping
the
up on
Harvest
the
Moonlight
Nintendo
game,
DS
right?
system,
Yeah.
this immersive farming
This is what
oasis
Harvest Moon
has
turned
no
into.
shortage of activities
pretty
to
much.
get up to.
I remember like OG Harvest Moon. That was really, really good.
oh yeah,
Kind of miss it.
Friends of Mineral Town was my
While growing
jam.
crops and
Oh,
caring
Friends
for
of Mineral
animals.
Town was so good. I also had A Wonderful Life. Well, I rented
Then
out A
sell your
Wonderful Life from
produce and
Blockbuster back in the day.
other wares at
Is that the
town
But then
GameCube one?
also, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
one
was
of the
pretty good.
GameCube ones. And then Magical Melody. I played a lot. I actually own that one. That one was pretty good. That was closer in style to Friends of Mineral Town.
These games definitely look like they've. I mean, obviously this isn't Harvest Moon's. What is it called?
Story of
Story of
Seasons.
Seasons.
Yeah,
It's definitely different, but
yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like Stardew Valley is just beating the snot out of.
you can just go full Wind Waker on this.
That's pretty funny. It turns out this takes place in the Legend of Zelda universe.
That'd be funny.
New life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons.
I shouldn't, like-
Grand Bazaar
it looks
launches
like it
on
could be
the
pretty
Nintendo
fun.
Switch system
Yeah, it
August
looks like it could.
27th.
I feel like that's one of those like cozy games that like you would get like the casual member in your family, and then you'd play it on your profile for maybe like a little bit.
Yeah.
It's one of those gifts that you get for somebody else when really you just were curious about it.
Wait,
All
where
right,
are we
let's
at?
see. Let's see. What is this?
Come on.
Oh, Metroid Prime 4.
No way. No. What? No.
Yeah, this is Metroid Prime 4. 100%.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Wait, they're actually showing it. Wait, this looks so different.
Okay, so it looks like interdimensional travel.
Yeah, look at the visor color. Wait, I cannot believe they're actually showing Prime 4.
So maybe it is time travel. Maybe that's confirmed.
Okay, I hate to say this, but this definitely looks more like a Switch 1 game now.
It does. This is 100%.
Samus finds
Vuros. Okay.
with a colossal tree at its center.
Okay, wait, I need to hear. Crap, volume's going up.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path
Wait,
forward.
that's different.
Mhm.
Her skin looks so different.
Yeah.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Okay, not space pirates.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic? What?
Oh wow. Okay.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Oh man, open
Almost
doors.
like Bioshock
They
esque.
also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the
What?
power of her mind.
That's kind of cool.
That's actually pretty dope. That's pretty
These
neat.
powers bestowed upon Samus.
Wait, I swear this feels like it's like a Wii game though, with the controls.
Yeah.
Voice acting? Okay, it does look pretty good. Yeah, despite it being a compressed YouTube video.
Yeah.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time.
Space and time.
Beginning to weave a new tale.
Okay, there's definitely interdimensional.
Yeah. Absolutely. Time travel interdimensional.
It's totally Switch 2. Come on, they still didn't give us
It
a
is.
date.
Yeah.
That was the most just like teaser of
Yeah.
all things.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute, it's gonna be not Dark Samus, right? This is gonna be just alternate
like, the
dimension
new
Samus.
suit. That looks really cool. I like that suit.
That looks so cool.
That looks amazing.
Okay,
We hope you're looking forward
that
to
just
exploring
okay. I knew there was gonna be something,
psychic
some
abilities.
catch. I did not expect psychic abilities. That was not
I
on my
didn't
bingo
either.
card.
Let's move on.
Nope, not even close.
But interdimensional though, that does seem like something that's.
Ready to
Dude, this is such a. After going from that to this, I was like,
Yeah, I'm like, who cares?
Once upon a time, there was a drab.
I kinda like the art style of
that
this.
Transformed into a magical potion cafe.
oh no.
As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe.
Anyway, so
I take back
Metroid.
everything I said. Yeah, Metroid.
Villains
I gotta turn the volume down. As I don't
know
care.
them in a new light.
Yeah, no, that honestly looked really cool. But I agree with you. Like visually, that looks. I mean, I think this clearly was Switch 1 footage, and I agree with you that because we didn't get a hard release date, then it's like it's probably going to be either Switch 2 launch title or at least
It's
relatively
100%
early
a Switch
on.
2 launch title. The fact that they didn't give us a date now,
Yeah.
come on. It's.
Yeah.
But now I'm really curious. Like, obviously they can't completely like redo the game for Switch 2, so it's going to be the same game but with better visuals. But like, to what degree? Did they make two like distinctly different games, or is it just better resolution, better textures?
Could
you
you
know-
imagine if they released Metroid Prime 5? It's just like, oh yeah, 4 on Switch and then 5 on Switch 2.
No.
All joking aside, no, of course they're not going to do that. But it, at the same time, like, actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, redirecting the beams makes like a ton of sense with the mouse controls, like a ton of sense.
Yeah. Wait. So then how are they going to do it with Switch 1?
I mean, that's probably just like dual analog or something,
I guess, yeah, but the mouse controls would be so much better.
or maybe gyro or something. Like, a mix of
Yeah, probably like
and-
gyro controls. But dang, that was crazy though. Psychic. I mean, at first they were like, "Oh, you could open doors." I'm like, "Oh, cool. That's just
It's like
whatever."
fun.
I did that with the scan visor.
I'm kind of hoping there's going to be like some really neat stuff with that. I'm hoping we get a little bit more information in the Switch 2 Direct. I suspect that since we got a huge information drop here, I feel like in the Switch 2 Direct we'll get like a demonstration of the visuals and then like the release date, but not actually much new information. I don't think that they do it back to back like that.
And maybe they did that because they've got a lot to cram into that next direct. So
Yeah.
they wanted to cover a few things in this one, and then they'll have more in the next one. But I love how we're just not reacting to these other games.
No,
We saw
okay.
what we wanted.
Okay, what's this?
To eliminate a mysterious deity.
This looks
In
kind of
this
interesting.
hand-drawn
Oh, I love the
Yeah.
style.
Oh.
You look
Wait,
at
it's
that's
the
actually
it's got
really
like
neat.
a DuckTales kind of.
nightmares and wonder collide.
the cane.
Upgrade your trusty
Yeah.
cane with magical parts. Then
Oh.
use its abilities
Oh, yeah,
to
it's
guide you
DuckTales.
through the enchanting world.
Well, that's
You
cool. I like
uncover the
this.
secrets the
Yeah.
archipelago holds.
I love
It
these art
has-
styles.
Yeah, the sort of like animated art style, which I feel like Cuphead did first, but I might be wrong about that.
Well, they did, but kind of. I think they pioneered it and really perfected that cartoon in a video game style and made it popular so that other people want to do it, which is great. We want more of that.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Radius 2.
I've never played a Gradius game, have you?
No, I've never really been into the whole bullet hell kind of shooter thing. but I think that's just because I'm really bad at it.
Take the helm in a brand new entry,
I mean, I've been
Southbound
tempted just
3.
because of Donkey's the big mode
Gradius Origins
Star Providence,
launches on the Nintendo Switch
because it's
system
kind of a
August 7th. Pre-orders begin
roguelike,
later
but
today on
Yeah.
Nintendo
I
eShop.
don't know. I just feel like I'd play it for a bit, and then but then I've been playing some of Into the Gungeon, and I've been kind of enjoying that too. So
Oh, look, another rhythm game.
yeah, see, like rhythm games still have.
Keep the cadence going with epic boss
Wait, is
battles,
this
quirky
cryptid?
minigames, remix
No.
stages, and global leaderboards.
Yeah, this almost looks like.
Plus, more musical
It's like a
mayhem
cryptid
awaits
necro.
in
Oh
the
wait,
wait,
isn't
that's
that
Celeste. Yeah, it's
yeah.
And be on the lookout
Oh,
for
and-
more DLC in the future.
I love how the indies all.
Necrodancer launches
Rift of the
on
Necro. It is
Nintendo
Necrodancer.
Switch
Okay.
later today.
Wow,
pretty
that's
cool.
that's a pretty big up.
Oh wow,
change
Shadow
from-
Drop, nice.
Dang.
Let's see what's in store.
Oh no.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Oh.
Brand new entry in the
Interesting.
Tamagotchi Connection series.
Wow.
There are stores galore.
I didn't have a Tamagotchi.
Designed
I did not
at the
either.
Irish.
I definitely would have let it die.
Oh,
Holiday
100% I would've killed it.
solo or with a friend at the dentist.
Like not even
And
intentionally.
arrange
I wonder if they're
I would
trying
have
to
like lost it or something.
Trying to bring back the I guess I don't know how big if Tamagotchi brand is still big, but I just feel like this feels kind of like they're trying to bring back the brand recognition and get Tamagotchi back into the mainstream.
Yeah, I can see it.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi.
I mean, I don't know why. If you're gonna do that, I don't know why you don't just make like a Skyrim clone with Tamagotchi.
I will
That's
say
clearly the obvious move.
Oh, for absolutely. Dark Souls Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is it does kind of make sense that most of these games are very casual focused because those are probably the people that are going to stick around on Switch 1.
Okay, well, what's this?
Oh, Pokemon ZA.
Okay.
I really do hope the game comes to Switch 2 with some better frame rate and visuals too.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I know it's getting mixed reviews. I am really excited to see the battle system in play. Wait, what the heck? I think it's a little weird that they did 2 Johto starters.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird.
That was
too.
kind of a strange move in my opinion.
Especially if they end up getting Megas, but then Typhlosion doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I do like that it's a different concept. If it was just Arceus 2, like, I think I'd be a little... I think it's fun that they're using this as a format to try different things and see what works.
Yeah.
So, and then hopefully bring those, experiments into the mainline games.
Yeah, I was personally hoping for a Generation 5 Legends game, but like set in the future or something like that. But I don't know. Like this looks like it could be okay. Like I'm much more skeptical of this than I was when Arceus was first shown.
Wait. Oh yeah. So it's still Arceus style capturing and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's space. It's just they just kind of isolated the zones. Honestly, some of this probably just comes down to their inability to optimize on Switch.
Probably.
Like, they kind of had to streamline the zones to smaller areas that they could manage. There's a secret part of me that hopes that this means that they're, like, focusing resources on the next-gen stuff. But, I don't know. I wouldn't put my hope in that. And they can't blame it on hardware next generation. Like, oh, this is why it doesn't look great. It's like, you guys, it's gotta look like, Chronicles X in the next one.
Yeah.
Which is great, but for a Switch 2 game, probably not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you.
So, I don't know.
I would just like it to actually like play at a decent frame rate consistently.
Wait, you could just... That's so messed up. You could just go to a trader and just... Like, they're not even looking.
Just ambush them.
Just instantly, like, fight
It's
them.
casually Pokemon GTA.
Wait, but that kind of is fair because they always, like, ambush you in the old games. Like, oh, if, want to fight, you're, like, stuck fighting them. So I guess this is just, vengeance.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So I remember one of the criticisms of Arceus was there weren't that many like trainer battles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. Wait, so ZA, that's just the rankings. That's why it's called. So you start at Z and you're working up to A.
Yeah. Even though everyone thought it was going to be because of the like lore of it.
What will you find
Like
on
the
your
what's his name,
adventure?
AZ, the old guy that they just
Pokemon
showed.
Legends
Well, I
CR
think
Um,
he's
launches on
gonna be a
Nintendo
part of it,
Switch
obviously, but
later
this is just
year.
kind of
Yeah.
playing on that in a different way.
Yeah, absolutely. But it sort of explains the Z-Day thing.
This definitely feels like a placeholder game until the next gen Pokemon, but though, to be honest.
Absolutely.
I might still pick it up because, I mean, I loved Arceus and my kids love Arceus, and I feel like what's fun about this is just the fact that it's different from normal Pokemon, even if it's not
Yes.
perfect.
Hello there.
So-
Oh, hi, what's up?
The game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a big, epic story,
Oh, lame. Never mind. Don't care.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Oh, more rhythm?
Wait. Is this
You wanna see?
Rhythm Heaven?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
I'm just gonna push a button. No,
Yeah.
I'm totally in
Just
control.
Pressing buttons on the keyboard.
It sounds easy,
Are they trying to explain rhythm games to us right now?
I think
but
so.
the timing is super tricky.
This is
Either that
what
or
a
it's like
weird
one of those
trailer.
mobile ads
Maybe
where
you
like
could
they
try any
intentionally
kind to a
do
rhythm.
bad to make you be like, I could do better than that.
But I don't know why they're trying to explain rhythm games to us right now. This feels like a Rhythm Heaven type thing.
In this game,
I
you
honestly
might do
never
almost
played
anything,
Rhythm
but you'll
Heaven.
need to
I've heard it's
use
really good. Everyone says
Yeah.
it's really good, but this is too many games.
With practice, you might even be able
I
to
feel like
play
they
on
literally
your
just
phone.
turned on the tutorial level and just recorded and then put it in the direct.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Put it-
Oh, okay. So the art style changes.
yes, it's Rhythm Heaven. Oh, this is totally Rhythm Heaven, yeah.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
I called it.
Yep, you were right. You were right.
The
you
art
were
style just gave it away to me.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I know a lot of people are going to be really excited by that.
right. I'm glad.
2026?
Oh, that's interesting.
This has got that's a dual release. There's no way. They're just releasing a Switch 1 game only. I mean, honestly, there's no reason not for it. I mean, this game could easily just update it to 4K and put it on Switch 2.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
So
We hope you're looking forward to it.
I guess my question is,
Next,
if we already got Metroid Prime 4, what in the world is the final game?
Right? That's true. They always have a
Please take a look.
like the big thing at the end.
Yeah.
I should probably turn to well.
With
Yeah, I can
game
barely
cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
What?
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
What?
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
We don't like that.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
No way. I can borrow your games.
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Huh? This is definitely ready for Switch 2.
Yeah.
When purchasing
Absolutely.
the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Yes, that's how digital
Your
games
digital
work.
games will be lined up
Wait,
as
we'll be able to
virtual
share
game
digital
cards on a
games.
dedicated management screen.
And so if I'm sharing it with you, I can't play it, but I can share all my digital games, and you can share yours.
And manage which games
Finally.
you can play on your system.
Holy crap. This is so good.
Yeah, it's gonna be locked to like a family account or something.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
This is so ready for Switch
Now you
2.
can play this game on
Yeah,
the second
100%.
system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems.
Of your own.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Oh, so they have to be linked.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Wait, so that was not for family group
Your
members?
Family group member system via local
guess.
wireless when you want to lend a game.
Wait, so
Choose the title you're lending.
But here's the thing: is
who
like,
you're lending it to.
wait, so you don't? Yeah, you could just do it to anybody. Like you and I
Yeah,
could link
that's
switches
actually
and
really
like share
cool.
games.
That's really cool, actually.
I wonder how many
it
people you
is-
can do that with, though.
It does make me wonder if it places restrictions on like your digital game, like because my wife and I like we have 2 Switches.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Oh,
Making
but-
digital
well, your
games
save data will
even
be saved.
easier to use.
Yeah,
Virtual Game Card.
I'm wondering if this is going to introduce restrictions. Actually,
Virtual game card feature lets you swap games.
wait. So I'm wondering with family members if it also has a 2-week restriction or
as well
not.
as to Nintendo
That's what
Switch
I'm
2
wondering.
systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at
That's
more Nintendo Switch
Kind of interesting. Like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, I could see like being annoying, but I'm kind of glad that like we at least have the option to share digital games now. Kind of like how
Yeah.
Steam has family sharing. Oh wait, they got what? That game coming to Switch? Wait, High on Life, really? Holy crap!
Yeah.
I'm not like
Alright.
gonna play it, but I'm like kind of. It definitely looks like.
yeah.
Star Overdrive.
Star
Okay.
Overdrive kind of looks interesting. I don't know that I play it, but
I'm amazing they're getting some of these games on Switch 1. I'm wondering. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's kind of an interesting concept.
yeah.
King of Meat. Wait, what is this? It's like,
It almost looks like a Fall Guys esque
yeah.
like game, but with obviously more detail and more.
Loose
I don't know.
Goon. Ooh, frame rate. What the heck?
That's an
It's a
intentional design.
Animal
choice.
Crossing Minecraft Farm Simulator. What? Everything in one.
Uncover history once more.
Is this Fire Emblem?
It might be.
No.
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
I don't know this game.
Meet Gustav, the
Yeah.
Royal
I'm
Heir,
sorry, I'm not
and
cultured.
the Explorer.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just hoping that the last game is Golden Sun.
Oh.
It
It said mother.
Oh,
He said
mother 4 confirmed.
Experience the
Oh
original story,
man.
along with brand new events that
I
expand
don't
the
know why. I'm
vibrant
actually
world of
weirdly excited
Saga.
about that game switching thing. I know it's like probably say going to add weird restrictions, but
Plus,
it's basically
come up
kind
with
of
more characters in battle.
confirming like how you could share game because they know people are going to have multiple
Transfer
systems now with
stats
the
to
Switch 2
allies
because people
from
like
the
me who only have
Forever
one
Heritage
Switch
system.
are suddenly
Yeah.
going to have 2 Switches. And they want a way to share between systems.
Absolutely.
But-
So does the late April like tell us anything about the release date for Switch 2?
Definitely not. I don't think Switch 2 is coming out then, but I think it's a
No,
way to
but
get
it's-
people familiarized with the feature before
Yeah.
the Switch 2 comes out.
Yeah.
Later
And to
Um,
work
I'm-
out any of the problems that they encounter when they scale it up.
Monumental
Oh.
adventures
Ooh.
await.
Okay.
This is a
I've
good
played
game.
This. Yeah, this is actually quite good.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's coming to Switch. I mean, it's kind of cool because it's always locked to that one orient. You can tell. You look at the map; it's like clearly made for iOS. So much empty
Yes, it
space
is.
to the left and right.
to discover and mystifying secrets to unfold. In
I actually,
Monument Valley,
got my
lead
mom to
aside
play
Princess
this.
Ida
Oh,
in
really?
her quest for forgiveness,
Yeah,
while
because she plays a lot of
outsmarting
mobile
the
games,
enigmatic
and
Crow
you know
people.
she's like really into art
A
or whatever, and
different
so I'm like,
journey
yeah, it's like
awaits
MC
in
Escher
Monument
inspired.
Valley
She's like,
2.
oh,
Guide
So I showed
Will
it to
in
her
adventure
over,
through motherhood,
like the
as
Christmas
she and her
period,
child unlock the secrets of
and
the
she,
sacred
I had to
geometry.
help her with pretty much every
Both
level.
games contain
Oh yeah, it's
all their
definitely
additional
like a mind bender. This is the kind of
chapters,
game
and
that would have been
DLC.
cool if like you had the 3D feature, like of a 3DS, but with the
Yes,
resolution
that
of the
actually would've
Switch.
been really cool.
April
Yeah.
15th. Pre-orders begin later today
Guess yeah, that depth
on
perception
Nintendo
would be
eShop.
really handy in some of those levels.
And
It would.
help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
Whoa.
Setting sail on
Is that new?
Nintendo Switch this summer.
Yeah, I think it just released on iOS.
This no, not Switch. They already do golf. Yeah, I was gonna say. Why does this look like Hot Shot Golf?
A brand new entry in
Oh.
the Everybody's Golf series is driving
Golf Hot
onto
Shots.
Nintendo Switch.
I'd say it counts. That counts as a.
But
As you call it.
isn't that a Sony thing?
Just right.
Am I just totally
Honestly, I
wrong?
don't know.
Take your shot.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Oh, it was like
But
they,
I'm also uncultured
Side
swine.
spins.
they have Hot Shot Golf for like PlayStation, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Someone in the comments tell me.
In the single player challenge mode.
I mean, Sony is bringing a ton of stuff outside of their system, but not usually to Nintendo, usually PC.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong, maybe Hot Shot just always went to PlayStation,
Just
but it wasn't a
To get
Sony
bold with
title.
holes, or
God of War on
obstacles might
Switch.
fall.
That would, dude, that would be.
Quite par for the course.
But you know, it would just be God of War like 1, 2, and 3, and then not
Yeah,
the new ones,
100%.
Or in online
Yeah.
play.
and then the new ones come to Switch too.
So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots
I haven't played
lands
too
on
many golf. I
Nintendo
mean, I played
Switch
Mario
this
Golf,
year.
and I played obviously Wii Golf, but oh yeah, Marvel. I
Well, yeah.
kind of instantly knew.
Unite some of Marvel's
I did not.
greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
Ah.
Pair up two heroes from the roster of
gotcha.
That's
13.
kind of cool. I mean, I love the
Include
little
the
like
likes of the
Street Brawler type
spectacular
games.
Spider-Man and the
Yeah.
ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge.
This looks like a really,
not
this
my
looks like
jam,
almost like a
but-
GBA game that got put on there.
You can mix and match a
Yeah, it
variety
does,
of
resolution and
heroes for an
everything.
amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of two at
And
any
it's
time.
very GBA like, you're right.
Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to
I mean,
4
if J. Jonah
players can
Jameson was
assemble
playable, I
for
might
local or
actually play it.
online co-op play.
You know, it's sad that on a Nintendo system they have to make the whole play online with each other like a huge selling feature.
Yeah.
Cosmic Invasion launches
It's
on
not a
Nintendo
default
Switch
thing.
system this
No, it's
holiday.
not, unfortunately.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Last game.
Please take a look.
Golden Sun. Golden
Oh,
Sun.
man, I think I
Let's
lost
go.
your audio.
Not Golden Sun. Animal Crossing?
What? Oh, this is Tamagotchi Life, isn't it?
Did it pause for you?
No.
How refreshing.
This is Tamagotchi Life. This is Tamagotchi Life like 2, like whatever the newest one is.
Yeah, the stream cut out for me. What's going on?
Oh, stream cut out?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, yeah, your audio cut.
I
I didn't
can't
hear
s-
anything from you.
I can't see it. Oh.
Tamagotchi Life, living the dream. Wow, this new
Wow.
Tamagotchi Life. I did not expect that.
Wow. Okay.
2026. So wait, so this is totally a Switch 2 game as well.
Interesting.
It's interesting. It's got the Mii's, but also like way updated.
Yeah. Huh?
Did you want to talk?
Okay,
Glad that was only a dream.
I know it's like a really funny, silly game. I think I might get
Tamagotchi
that
Life,
just
Living
because
the Dream.
I think my kids would just
Really?
absolutely die laughing with all the
In over
shenanigans.
10 years. In the trailer,
I mean, it literally starts, opens up with a fart.
I didn't get to see the fart. I
Oh.
didn't get to see it because it cut out.
Oh,
You spoiled it.
I'm sorry. Wait, can you still not see?
I can see it now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry it cut out. That's weird.
Oh, that's fine.
Today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
What?
Here's
Huh?
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Miyamoto. Oh man. Oh,
Hello, I'm Shigeru
Pikmin
Miyamoto.
Experience.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar.
Pikmin.
In the app, you can view
There we go.
Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
That's awesome.
That's
Nintendo
actually really
Today will
cool.
be available to download on smart devices later today.
Well, it makes sense. Nintendo Today. I would hope
Anyone
it's
with a
today.
Nintendo account
Yeah,
can
Nintendo
please
tomorrow.
try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's
Nice.
all for today's
There's no way that's the
Nintendo
end of directs though.
Thank you for watching.
No, they said they're going to continue to do directs, but now we get essentially like. Do you remember how with Smash Brothers Brawl they had the website where like every day we got content? It seems like maybe not like quite exactly the same, but similar idea
Yeah.
through the app.
Well, so that was the direct. I'm sorry you missed like the Tomodachi Life bit at the end there.
I know. I wanted to see the fart.
Oh, I can go back.
Oh, dang.
Do you want to go back?
No, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to go back.
So
No,
before
I'm actually good.
before I wrap this up, I think we should give our little final thoughts on that. That was kind of that was interesting.
It was interesting. I'd say there are like less than 5 games of that I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm definitely playing that. I'd say the highlight was definitely Metroid Prime 4 for me. Shadow Labyrinth looks pretty good. There are a few others I'm like, maybe. I have to say I'm very happy for the Tomodachi Life fan base. I know that they've been wanting a game for a very, very long time, and I'm glad that they are finally getting one. Hopefully it's exactly what they want. I don't know if I'd play it, but hey, with the digital game card thing, if you buy it, maybe I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, that's actually super. I actually think that's one of the biggest announcements of the Direct, because we already knew Metroid Prime 4. It's just obviously more details, and it's still so many games were announced with no dates. Like they had years, but no specific dates. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm. I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tomodachi Life, no date. Pokemon ZA, no date. Metroid Prime 4, no date. So many things with no dates, which is interesting because it kind of tells me that like these are going to be dual releases. Like they're going to have a Switch 1 and Switch 2 release, which kind of is an interesting thought that we may have to talk about in our podcast a bit more about. And we'll probably do it a little more after the Direct, because the next Direct will give us more information. But I have a feeling that this next generation might be a little different than we expect. We might get a lot more crossover stuff than we think.
Yeah. Which I'd be on board for, especially if they do end up implementing some sort of like graphical upgrade system, or maybe like games that got closer, like that you do just have like a mode by default, but older games, maybe you have to pay for, which granted I'd rather just get it for free, but if it is available, I would consider getting it. If you don't have it for free. So like, for example, if Breath of the Wild got, an upscaled version for, a few bucks or whatever, I'd consider it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think some of these newer ones are gonna be like actually like forwards compatible with like upgrades, sort of like we saw with Xenoblade Chronicles X, is like some of the 60 FPS mode that was data mined, or what do you think?
I think it's possible. I don't know if all games are going to be that way. There might be some games that are just literally there's a Switch 1 version you buy or a Switch 2. But I think that there may be a chance that you can buy the Switch 1 game and they have a path to upgrade. Especially because it does look like the fact that they're doing the digital card sharing means that they are thinking a lot about like the digital side of things and like what you can do with that content. So, which, I mean, the fact that they did that tells me they really want you to buy games digitally. Nintendo makes so much more money selling it through their shop. So, and they know people are buying physical cartridges so that they can share it and stuff. I don't think it's going to stop people from buying physical per se, because, there's a reason we buy physical, and that's so that, we have the game forever and we can share it without any limitations. But I think that definitely opens up more people to wanting to buy certain games digitally. And Nintendo's going to try and capitalize on that, because especially their first party games, it's like insane because they own the store. They pay no royalties or whatever. All the other people have to pay 30%. So Nintendo is just raking in the cash.
I did not know it was 30%.
Well, wow. I think that's the standard for like Steam and most digital shops is about 30%.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a chunk of change. That's why Steam makes so much money. But but Nintendo, you think about it. Every game that's not a Nintendo game is there's a huge chunk of change Nintendo makes from that. Plus, every game that they sell first party, they don't pay that, so they make 30%, or they don't lose that 30%, and they don't have to deal with distribution. They don't have to deal with packaging and retailers. So it's a huge, considerable amount of money they get to keep by selling digitally. So they're highly incentivized to do that on the Switch too. So it'll be interesting. But the fact that they're still supporting physical is really good. So I'm glad. The only concern with that digital sharing thing is that they may come out with a physical, a digital only device down the road.
Yeah, potentially.
So,
and my concern is that it introduces limitations on me being able to share games with my wife. So, you know,
Yeah,
if
I don't know
if
how that
she- if-
works
if
because
get
I think
something
it's
digitally
most
or she does.
it's mostly between two systems versus the same system. I think. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah, but we have two systems. Like that's the thing.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It'll be interesting to see. It could be good, could be bad. We'll have to see how it's implemented when it comes out. I was kind of secretly hoping they had a way, like, you could, I don't know, you could download your Switch game onto your system, and then it gives you like a 14-day window where you don't have to have the cartridge in.
Yeah, that
Or
would
something
be
like that.
kind of nice.
And you know, who knows? Maybe Switch 2 will do something like that. But yeah, that was the direct. Hope you guys like watching it and our reactions. We'll have another one soon. We got the Switch 2 direct. We're gonna be doing that one. We're not gonna broadcast it live, but we're gonna record it live as it's happening. So hopefully that will go a little smoother. Hopefully we'll work out the kinks from this one, and then we'll have a podcast after that, going over our thoughts about the both. Well, I guess both directs in a way. We'll have a full official podcast talking about this direct and the next one. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.
See ya.